Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be making a game, but not the whole game today because that would be ridiculous. I'm working on a game called The Waking Cloak, and it is a little action adventure that's kind of a Zelda-inspired, Game Boy Color-inspired game. Just as I like to do, let me show you what we have at the moment. I'm using Game Maker Studio 2 as my engine, and we've got a nice little area to run around in. You can fight, you can switch items, except apparently I turned that off. Actually, that's really interesting, because that should be working. Well, that's okay, because we're going to overhaul how the items and stuff work anyway. We got inventory working. I just redid the whole frame so it kind of looks funny right now because there's empty spots and all sorts of cool things like items where they shouldn't be. Because, yeah, that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to work on inventory stuff. Because inventory stuff is fun. I will not stop goblin abuse. I'm sorry. It's in my blood. Speciesist. I also have to show you this, because I've been working on inventory, and let's get rid of that. So, this is the revamped inventory. It's been a lot of work, and will probably be revamped again sometime. But actually, I'm pretty happy with this for now. So I spent a lot of time figuring out how to do this, where to put everything, what items would actually be in the game, which isn't final either. A place to store these little augment things, which you don't get to know what those do yet. So I'm pretty happy with this. Then what I spent doing in the 30 minutes before I set up the stream was figure out the rows and certain things. And so this is just me. This is row 1. This is row 2. And then this is row 3, and then there's some extra stuff thrown in here. This might actually be a row. That's a thought, actually. But anyway, we'll get to that. Basically, I went through each and every item and outlined which direction you press, so left, right, up, or down, which item it goes to. And this actually was a very useful exercise, going through. Especially for these diagonal sort of off-kilter ones. So the thing here is that we're not all in perfect. It's not a perfect grid. It's not. There's not 4 rows that just if you go up, it goes up one. If you go up, it goes one. For example, if you go up here, it goes here. But if you go up here, it goes here. But if you go up here, it also goes here. If you go down here, it goes way down here. So there's, at least currently, so there's not any specific set rows other than the top and the bottom. So this is a really, really helpful exercise. One that I recommend. Planning. Planning is always good. And so also today at lunch, I spent time working on writing down the positions of everything and kind of categorizing them into rows. So basically what I ended up with is what you see in this picture, where we have one row up here, we have one row here with some extra funky stuff, and then one row down here. And then this key and the red orb don't have their own rows, so they're kind of here. And what it'll probably be is this. And then we'll have special instructions for when you're on certain items, which ones to go to. So, that is a lot of stuff, and hopefully we will actually get somewhere further today. I just got a thing. Yes, I did. Okay, never mind. Twitter was like, hey, you got notifications. Yeah. So these are the weird ones out. Odd man out. Odd items out. Whatever you want to call them. So I'll just accidentally put those breakpoints there. Now, what I didn't do, because I didn't have time, is go through and create DS maps for every single item. So we can do that now. Might as well. So DS maps are basically like dictionaries. You have a key, which is in this case ID, and then boots. This is an enum. The name is Lotus Boots. Description is this description. State, which leads to a script that runs the state for that item when you equip it. State machine stuff. Sprite is going to be the sprite that it shows, and then level 1 that you can upgrade items. Then there will also be X position, Y position, just for there'll be a reason for that. So let's do this. Equals DS map create. Now there's a couple different ways to like create items like this. I'm just doing a DS map because it's pretty dynamic. It's pretty easy to use. I'm gonna have to create a new once we do this, we'll just copy it a few times, and I just want to make sure that I have everything. Name is equal to magic container pieces, I guess. Luckily, I can change all this later if I feel like it. Didn't like that one for some reason. Oh, never mind. It's just slow. There is no state on this. State is something that is particular to equipment, because there's no reason to have a state for equipping a magic container. It doesn't make sense. So not all of the different items will have the same key value pairs. Now, what I might end up doing if it doesn't work is give it a, for example, no one, just to make things not break. Oh, magic container sprite. There it is. There is no level, because also this isn't something that you... Well, actually, technically, there is on this. What we're doing here is we're saying level is 0. And then what we'll do here is we'll match this up to the sprite frame, because this is a multi-frame sprite. Frame 1 is 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. And then there's no 4, because if you complete it, then it starts all over, and you get a new magic container. Alright, so let's do the same thing. We'll just copy paste for now. I'll drag this over here so you don't have to stare at it because it's ugly. The other thing is that I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this, but eventually I'm going to need something like since equipment have special things, you can switch around equipment in their slots. So these are kind of two different kinds of items. One is an equipment, which is sort of a relative of just a normal inventory item. Oh, let's copy paste this because I don't want to write all that stuff out. We don't need level, so I'm going to take it out, and then if it breaks, then we'll fix it. Now this is going to be interesting because you will have many different kinds of eggs. Oh, I don't think I have my egg sprite. Let's create one. I might not have even saved it over here. What I probably do for these is I have a shader, so I don't have to create 200 different sprites, or however many egg colors there will be. And then I can just color it based on the level or the ID. Probably we'll end up with a whatchamacallit? Enumerator. I'm gonna sneeze, sorry. Excuse me. This does not go in mockups, this goes in sprites, GUI. How's my day today? My day was long because I woke up at 4:30 to go to work early because we had to do some production moves, which is basically moving stuff from out of our quality check environment into production, so into the live world. Yeah, egg. So I woke up at 4:30, got to work at 6, worked all day, worked an extra 30 minutes. Stopped by Tom Thumb to grab Valentine's Day presents for my wife because I don't want to go to the store tomorrow during actual Valentine's Day. And so I got her cupcakes and some flowers, and apparently I ate some of the cupcakes because she doesn't like chocolate cupcakes. She gets all the vanilla cupcakes. So it was a good day. Work went well. It was just, oh, it's been a long day. My brain is slightly fried. Not much new there though. So, this was alright. It was alright. How was your day? And anybody else who wants to chime in with their days as well. This is a has item. Basically, all the items will exist except for the equipment. All the items will exist in this 2D array. They'll just be turned off until you get them. Couldn't define your day other than to say it was a long day for me too. I'm glad to be home. I feel you there, man. Could be worse. Could be better. Next we've got our water bracelet. I called it water bracelet. Do I not have this? Key, item, water. Oh man, I called it water band. Water band sounds like a headband. Let's see, key items. Water bracelet. There we go. Key item, water bracelet. Yes. Scroll. Oh, hang on. This is gonna be all messed up. Creepy. Oh, not key. Key item. This is a very relaxing song. Kind of Stardew Valley-ish. It's by Pop Sky. It's a Japanese kanji name that I can't read. I don't think that's kanji. I don't know if that's kanji. It's very relaxing though. Sleepthorn. I am too. It's very, like, I just, like, took some tension out of my shoulders. Why did I name all this stuff completely differently than I wanted to? This is like music you listen to when you're playing RPG, like an old school RPG, and you're in a ship and you're floating across the ocean. That's what this reminds me of. Could be a spaceship too. Ring. Menacingly. That was my knuckle. It popped. Guess that's kind of a normal thing. Oh, hang on. As item, I want this to be Boolean, not. I mean, technically Boolean is 1 and 0, but this is easier to read. Yeah, just like that. Oh, hold on. Let me copy and paste this over everything, just so that I don't forget. This one's pretty good too. Also by Pop Sky, it's called Brotherhood. It's Pop Sky with 2 Y's at the end instead of 1. I dig it. I feel like I should probably put this all in a script somewhere. You can do stuff like put this all in like a JSON object, and then GameMaker can convert JSON to a DS map. It seems like an extra step to me though, so who knows. JSON could be good for other stuff, like if you're trying to do a lot of parsing, or maybe like moving to XML or something. You get an XML to JSON plugin or something. But in this case, I'm just plop it all down here and put it somewhere nice later. Trading item. Blah blah blah. Okay, here we go. This one is also going to be different because this one is trade item, because this basically. So weird. I'm just starting to drink coffee each morning. Is a health thing. I don't know if I don't add a bunch of sugar and stuff could be beneficial health wise. I usually just have water. Actually, coffee like screws me up. To be honest, but it doesn't mess everyone up. I think that coffee, like if you do like a cup a morning, it's probably good for you, but if you drink like 5, or if you get like addicted, because it is a stimulant and it is something that like your body can come to rely on. But I mean, I don't have any like moral thing against coffee. I think that it's good in moderation. This is also going to have to be dynamic. Especially if you don't add any like sugar stuff, and coffee can actually be good for you. That said, I have been drinking coffee, well, the Starbucks mocha frappuccino stuff, which is basically sugar. I have been drinking that in the mornings lately just because I haven't gotten a lot of sleep, so that's healthy, I'm sure. Yeah, like I can't stand the taste of black coffee. Which item currently has it? Yeah. We'll call it stick for now, because we'll probably want an array of maybe better than an array of items. We could do a single sprite. If I could figure out, is it equipment? No, that doesn't make sense. No, okay. I don't have it. Where's my stick? There it is. Oh, trading sequence. Yeah, I think this is just gonna be And I can just pick based on an index. So back to caffeine. I don't like coffee usually because I don't like the bitter taste, but my family lived in the Philippines for a year, and we went up into the mountains and for a couple times, and we stayed the night at this villager's hut, and they had coffee because they had coffee trees, and they had sugar cane as well growing, and so what they did is they had to boil the water because you can't drink. We can't drink the water straight. They can because their stomachs are used to it. But they had to boil the water, so they made coffee with this boiled water and these fresh coffee beans and this fresh sugar cane, and it was the best thing I've ever had. And I drank probably 4 cups, four little cups, probably about yay high. It didn't like affect me straight away, but when we were on the car, or when we hiked back to the car and then we drove, started driving back, I just went like berserk. And I was 15 or 16. I wasn't like a little kid. I just like started singing and telling all the worst jokes. I don't even remember them, but my family does, and they tell them all the time because it was so dumb. Anyway, yeah, caffeine does weird things to me. I used to have caffeine when I worked at college in the writing center, and I would start singing without realizing it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Considering just part of the one as part of my routine kind of thing. Don't like coffee. I'm trying to have just a healthier diet. She's super healthy. Stopped due to work hours and back at it. Really cut out sugar. Starting to work out again. Feeling good. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, it's hard to do, especially once you kind of like get into that sugar habit or whatever. I got in it for a while. Well, most of my life. I just started working in a sedentary job. So yeah, that's fun. So I gained a lot of weight really quick. Recently though, kind of over the past year or two, I cut out like cereal, and I cut out which cereal is very, very, very sugary. I cut out oops, hang on. I cut out a lot of dessert and started having like applesauce for dessert, which I need to start doing again. Just like fruits and veggies, and protein, meat and stuff. And it's amazing how much better you feel just eating better. It was kind of a very gradual thing, but I think I started like really realizing it. I don't know, at some point it just started clicking. Hold on, I call this heart container everywhere else, so I should probably call it the same thing. And my wife and I are trying to start to work out again. She's good at working out, but I'm not at all. And so we're trying to start running. We're gonna actually start heading to a gym. We were running yesterday, and it was just amazing how much like energy I got from it, even though I hate running. For work, I had a 6-pack, lost it due to lunchtime pizza and candy. Didn't have a lot of options at work now. Got the pack coming back and no gummy worms for dinner. So gummy worms for dinner. Sounds about right. Yeah, man, that's great. That's good for you. Okie doke. That's row 1. I've been talking now, so. Alright, so this is key A. Oh, I named them correctly here. A, B, C, and D. So it's going to be A. It doesn't actually matter which order these are in my opinion. This matters because it has to match up with the staff. Oh, excuse me. Now, I talk about eating healthy, and I had pizza for lunch, or for dinner yesterday and for lunch today. So, it's one of the things about eating healthy is that it's hard when you don't have a lot of time, and when you and your spouse are not at home very often. It gets really easy to just be like, oh man, I'm tired, I don't want to do anything. You order pizza. And eating out is really not good for anything. Have by default each day since I got back on track. Feeling slightly good now. That's great. Yeah, and I know what you mean too. It's like it's almost not noticeable until you sit back and think about it and you're like, oh my gosh, I am happier. I don't hate my life. Yeah, and I think that in cutting down is really good. And I think that if you cut out everything sweet and everything unhealthy out of your diet, you, I mean, it's okay to enjoy food. It's okay to enjoy stuff like that, just in moderation, which is what cutting back is good for, like you're talking about. This remix of Robot Stunt Club. Okay, never mind. Probably a Mega Man thing, I guess. Oh, don't have the little. Breakfast is treat meal, essentially unhealthy, but a much smaller portion than before. Eat an extra recommended serving or less cookies at dessert. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Okay, I'll eat 10, that's a good number. Or just like, here, I'll take the bag with me, and I'll eat until I feel like I don't want to eat them anymore. Which is even worse. Oh, hold on. I just said DS map key a whole bunch of times. That does not make sense. We'll work on descriptions later. I'm doing these kind of out of order in the order if they're actually going to be in. I know this is not the most exciting thing. And I apologize. You're just going to have to deal with it. Orbs! Black, blue, red, yellow. Will the Waking Cloak feature any cookies and or cakes? I had not planned it, but that does not mean that there are none. Which one was this? Oh no. I can't type. So here's a fun thing. I am going to have President's Day off, which is next Monday, and I'm very excited about it. Unfortunately, my wife does not have it off. So fortunately, there's a little twist for you. I will be streaming the whole day, I think. Pending, of course, you know, whatchamacallums. Pending chores and errands and such. I agree with you. I think that even if it's just NPCs cooking stuff, yeah, it's good advice. So there will likely be a very long stream next week on Monday. It's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna miss my wife, but we'll have fun, I guess. I don't need more than that. I don't know why I typed out all that. So just copy pasting. Or blue. Red. More stream time equals more goblin abuse. Yes. Sorry. PETA. PETA. I don't know if you say PETA or PETA. I've only ever really seen them on the internet. What does this one do again? Wait. Yes. I don't need... Well, I can fix descriptions later. I don't remember what this one is at all. I think it was the air? Doesn't make sense. It's yellow. Let me check my notes. We have a lot of notes. Staff. Void. Mana. Oh. I want to do something different than the standard earth, fire, water, air. Sort of the Greek elements. I do have earth and fire though. Man is kind of like water, I guess. Ish. It's blue. But that is not very airy. I guess this is like time. Slowing time down. I think that's cool. No, don't promote desktop. We have all the orbs. Okay. Next thing is going to be trying not to fall asleep all of a sudden. The fragments and that doesn't really look like a fragment, does it? But the fragments and the augment box, and we won't do that whole deal yet. You know what else is blue? Gummy worms, I miss you, come home. Gummy worms are good. I haven't had gummy worms though in like probably since college, actually. I've probably had them since then, but it's been a long time. Hey puppy, you trotting around? You want to come up? Okay, come on. Oh, I have a puppy. I won't pick her up and show her to the stream because she doesn't really like that. Doesn't like to be picked up very much anyway. She feels scared because she's a pansy. Make yourself comfortable. Oh, now we're not gonna get anything done. Box, seed box, I guess we'll call it seed box. There's always find a place later. Oh. So many trolley, even, yeah, both are good. I like trolley. I like local stuff too. It's good stuff, good stuff. We have a new follower! Hey Chocobo Dundee. That's an awesome name. Welcome. I am glad you are following. And we'll say this, it's got velvet inside. I guess that's a really lame description. Key item box sprites. That is a, oh, gotta capitalize it. is open equals false. Okay, yeah. So, let's do the same, more or less the same thing for the fragments. Except the fragments you can't open. Fragment. This item false. Amount 0, and this does not open up. So that'd be weird. Okay, so we have box, we have fragment, we have items, all sorts of items. We have slots of many kinds. We have. All right. Yes. So let's start putting this stuff together. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting, Kiwi? Oh yes, I'll show her to the stream. Oh yes. Oh yes, she's a good girl. She's a Maltipoo. Spelled Maltese, Maltese, part poodle. And she's the sweetest thing. She's very quiet, except when there's a cat outside. Yes, yes you are. She's a very sweet dog. I usually don't. I'm not usually a dog person. I know that makes me evil or whatever, but like... what do I call it? Magic container. Put that guy in there. Egg. Water bracelet. She is adorable. She's also trying to get me to pet her. Just stick her head under my arm. Puppy stream! Puppies make everything better. She's not really a puppy. She's a teenager, I guess. In dog years, that is, not in human years. In human years, she's like a year or two. Trade item. And last but not least, art container. That's row 1. Row 2 is going to be a little bit longer. Actually, why am I doing this? I'm going back and forth and looking at this, but I have this list over here, which you can't see, but I have it. Sword. Key A. Key C. Key D. What do you want? Alright, this is going to be amulet slot 1, I guess. Amulet slot 2. Amulet slot 3. Amulet slot 4. Amulet slot 5. As usual, I apologize for my dancing. 1, 8 equals orb yellow. Or which one's next? Black. Orb blue. That'll work. Then we'll just for now we'll put the key B and orb red in 111 and 112. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's, if you remember, that's It's this key and this orb, because all of these are technically in a row, except for these guys, and they have some weird behaviors. Well, we don't need to go see that again. You know, if I thought about it, I would have made like a Visio chart out of this or something, like a flow chart, instead of like sitting here and like hand drawing each of these arrows. But whatever. Whatever, Kiwi, whatever. The puppy's name is Kiwi, by the way. Just so you know, because it's a very important detail. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I just look like an insane person because you can't see her. It's like talking to myself and like baby talk. We don't actually have a third row anymore because we made everything awesome. Sword, but there's not that much stuff down here now. Right, box. I don't know why that was so hard. Box. Seed box. I really need to, like, organize my thoughts and my variable names. Boots. Mirror. Well, we took 2 of these away because the feather and the sword are actually kind of related, so that's a fun secret. And then we didn't need 2 extra spaces for the cloak and the sword because you can't have, I mean, yeah. So what happens is if you use an item, it'll actually swap it out with whatever's down here. So it'll put it down here and it'll put the cloak back in that spot. Very similar to what the Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons games did, and Link's Awakening. So I didn't need extra space, because there's no reason for that. The only problem with this is you can't ever unequip everything. I don't really know why you would want to unequip everything, but hey, if it ends up being a thing that's an issue in beta testing, then I'll figure something out. Okie doke. Is that comfy? Okay. Row index, column index. Oh, that's something else. Alright, well, everything is probably broken right now. I won't be able to start the game, so let's do some this stuff. We have inventory, all kinds of inventory enums that needed to be entered. Yes, Kiwi, are you a good girl? Excuse me. Whoa! Actually, that's kind of cool. I meant to do that. So we have our magic. Oh dear, what did I call it? How do I pin this? Does the lower part represent your UI in game? Yes. So the part you see down here at the bottom is what you see in the game. In fact, I would show you, except it won't build right now. I can show you a mock-up though. And you can see what it looks like. This is a good example. So this is kind of what it'll look like in game, with all the equipment down there. Very much like you would see in Oracle of Ages or Link's Awakening or a Zelda game on the Game Boy Color. And if we can get it to build again, I'll show you how it looks in game. Might be a little bit though. because I broke everything. All right, inventory. This is what I want. Way down here. Okay. We want magic container is the first. All tabs in this are kind of weird. Okay, whatever. Just click. Inventory magic container. Then we'll do egg, water bracelet. I like this is kind of 80s music. Scroll, sleep thorn. Ring. Heart container. I will probably organize this later. Do you want down? Down. No, you're just looking weird. Okay, whatever. You act like you want down, but you don't. Oops. Key A, B, C, D. I like enums because you can, it's an easier way to keep track of like IDs and numbers and stuff. Seed box, fragments. Alright, that is everything. Awesome. Make sure we're not broken anything up here. Good, everything's highlighting. Let's go to amulet slot 1. Let's just do this no 1 right now, just so we can get this to build. I could have done this better. It's okay. Little girl, little kiwi. You are so cute. You are so cute. Yes. Yes. It is declared to be true. Alright, then let's go. Actually, it might not be broken right now. Famous last words. Haha, it is broken. Inventory does not exist in inventory. What? It totally does, though. Oh, ooh. That's not good. Crap. Let's see. Alright. So I named the enum inventory and I named my array inventory. And that does not work. So let's go back to the global setup and we'll call this inventory items, I guess. Inventory not being an inventory sounds like a good thing. I agree. Don't want to open a black hole into another realm. On the other hand, that might end up with us having a bag of holding. Kiwi, what? Yeah, okay, we're broken. That makes sense. Index 30 is out of range because we don't actually have 3 rows. It's still out of range, even though I told it not to be. Why? Item A equals inventory object dot inventory 3 inventory object equipment. There is no. Why would you do that? Oh. Why is that hard coded? That sucks. What did I call it? Equipment row. Okay, that should make it dynamic. Hey! Well, it equipped the seed box, which is not what we want. Also, you can't switch items anymore, for whatever reason. And also, the inventory is broken. But now that I can build it, let me show you what I do have. I don't have sword attacks right now because can't change back to the sword. But you can get hurt by this goblin, walk around. There's a river, it's cool. There's another weird testy portion over here where I was testing stuff. But I have cool houses that I just threw in there one day. Yeah, camera's a little bit messed up. He's like super vibrating on the stairs, which is not right. So we have some stuff to fix. But yeah. Sword won't work right now. Yeah. It's cool, it's cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. It will look better when stuff is not broken. What is it, the cat just meowed. I think. Might have been music. Draw sprite, item level, spawn, inventory item. Cool. I'm gonna sneeze again. Excuse me. My cat, Suki, likes to come and jump on my lap when I sneeze. Because I guess she thinks I'm dying or something. So, but Kiwi's sitting with me right now. I did see the sword on Twitter, so that's okay. Yeah, well. Oh, good. Cool, you're from Twitter then. Welcome from Twitter. Thanks. Animating the sword attack was one of the first pixel art things that I actually did. I did it last year. It took a lot of work, and a lot of critiques, which was very helpful. Criticism is, when it's constructive, is so helpful. Okay, so the way that we are drawing this right now, it's not going to actually work. Although, why is this broken? Draw sprite, item level sprite. Inventory object draw 64. Okay, that is what I thought it was. Trying to learn pixel art now too. One place that I really strongly suggest you visit is if you Reddit at all, or even if you don't, visit Reddit. I'll just type it because whatever. Visit the pixel art subreddit. Send that out there. Super helpful to me. They have a really good comments and criticism section, and you can kind of get all sorts of cool stuff. There's like a website out there too for pixel art that I haven't been a part of, and I need to be, because they're hardcore and awesome. And I'm not hardcore, and I need to be. Anyway, line 26. That's this guy here. Inventory item. So what is going on here? So we're on I. Right, to length 2D is the equipment row, so it's going to be equipment row is going to be 2. It's the row 2. Inventory is the array. So therefore, we're going to loop through that row specifically. Oh, I even commented that right there. So Stopped in there a few times. I haven't posted much though. I really should. Yeah, I used to post once a week, which was kind of a breakneck pace for someone who doesn't really do that much art. Yeah, definitely do it though. I show up like occasionally and try to offer what little help I can. So we might cross paths there, or not. Okay, so this is actually working. This row is working. We draw the sprite at X. But then what we do is we draw the number, and the reason that this isn't working is because right. We don't have a level. Say and inventory item. It is equipment equals true. Double equals doesn't really matter in Game Maker, but it matters in my heart. So what this does is if it's equipment, it'll actually draw this equipment row. Otherwise, because non-equipment doesn't have a level. There we go, sort of. We're starting at the wrong X. And for some reason, there's no sword. I don't know why that is. Did my item switch buttons change? No? Okay, yeah, something's really weird is going on. But it is kind of working. The start, we need to start. We start at 88x 136y. Oh, that's wrong. Also, that's wrong. And then y origin plus 136. There we go. That's the level. What's the difference between black hearts and empty hearts, and the blue ones too? So the difference is, let me pull it up. Black hearts means that you have that heart container, but you lost health. So that's your current, oops, wrong one. That's your current maximum health. You can't go any higher than that. The empty ones mean you don't have it filled yet. You don't have a container yet, but I don't think that I'm actually going to keep those because they kind of don't look very good. And they're confusing because you just had to ask the question, and I find that if you have to like explain something like that in game, then it's a little too complicated. So it's too complicated and it looks a little messy, so it's not fun. But that's the difference right now. What is this song? Oh, it's Sonic. Of course it is. Oh wait, I forgot to check if we actually did what we wanted to do. That seems wrong. Why is that happening? Let's go see what we're putting in our inventory. Oh, excuse me. Chalice, shovel, boots, mirror, staff. That's all. So why is... Oh. Right. It's actually not drawing the other thing. So here, what we're doing is we're starting at 0. And we don't want to. We want to start at basically the first equipment. In this case, it's going to be 1. Yes, the stick is escaping. Well, it should work. Should be 1. Why? Inventory items, inventory at equipment row. Which should be, in this case, 2, 1. Starting at 2, 1. Which would be this guy, Chalice. And then start X should be 88. Did I calculate that wrong? I may have, actually. Nope, I didn't. $88, $136. Why does that look different? Why is that? Why is there an extra space? Doesn't make sense. Unless, oh, I know what's going on. So what we're doing is we are actually doing offset times I. We do -1 because we're starting. We're not starting at 0. We're starting at 1. That was the wrong place to put that. It should be here. Oh. So the items are right, but the numbers are offset by 1 as well. So I did actually want it there. Hey! Hey! Okay, well, let's score 1 for inventory. Alright, let's draw top row. So this is going to be a little different because we actually do have X positions, X and Y positions for these objects, which we have not actually put in yet. So let's do that. Magic container. position equals consult my thing. Epitome of inventory management. You mean what I'm doing right now? Because yes. Though I always liked inventory management in RPGs and stuff. And I don't know why. Oh, that's broken. This should be egg. Egg is gonna be at 74, 44. Can you imagine, like, if you're playing an RPG and you had to pick your X and Y position and draw the sprites to screen manually? I haven't played Diablo. I do like their inventory management. No, I know what you're talking about. I really like it. I don't know why. I like to be organized. But I'm the kind of person who installs all of like the hunger mods and all that sort of stuff for Skyrim. Yeah, by pixel. That's what I mean. Because, I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. Scroll is at 136.44. Be very happy that I determined all of this beforehand. Oops. Because that would be really boring. Because that was me, like, going through here and, like, selecting them and being like, okay, where's the top left origin position here? Yeah, the Diablo inventory is like Tetris, which I like. I think it's cool. I played a couple other games that kind of have taken inspiration from it. Wonder how much. Sorry about any of the stream lag. I don't know how far behind I am. I know it's not showing on the screen for a little while because I'm actually looking at the raw chat feed. So I'm answering questions before they actually show up. My buddy's playing Fallout. Sleep Thorn is at 168.44. The ring is at ring is at 244. Trade item is at, ooh, that's also messed up. Good thing I'm going through this, because things would be broken all over the place. Oh, good. And I'm glad the quality is good too. I never know. This tells me I drop frames a lot. Am I dropping any frames today? Yeah, sort of. I guess, a little bit. 10% of frames are dropped. Which is actually kind of a lot. 265. 19. Alright, what we have done here is we have filled out the entire first row. So let's go back into the step. Nope, Dragui step. Dragui, whatever, event. So we don't need an offset because we actually have the actual position of everything. Stretch. Okay, yeah. So for var I equals 0, because we're actually starting at 0 here. I is less than the array length 2D. Tory first row. Yes. I plus plus. Making sure I wasn't doing something weird. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw sprite. Tory. Hopefully that won't actually mess up this. Hopefully the scope is within the for loop. We'll find out. Inventory, draw sprite. What am I doing? Inventory, item, question mark, sprite. Yes, this is what I want. Sorry, I got excited. Then we'll do the sub-image is 0 for most of these. This might actually change. This is a really good way to draw different sprites dynamically based on the level, for example. But we won't worry about that for now. Actually, yes, we will. Inventory, item, level. And this will actually break stuff. I need an extra bracket there. X is going to be item exposition plus X offset. We actually need this variable to go up a little further. Let's put it out here. X offset equals 30. Ow. And I don't want X offset. I want start X. X offset is something else. Yeah, I could declare for before both loops. Well, I can't because, well, I could. Sorry. This is a little different from this, but it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I can declare before if it conflicts. You're right. Why is... Hold up. I'm being silly. I don't want either of those. I just want plus Y origin. I already have it.
Do you want to play? That's adorable.
Oh, also I'm stupid. It happens. Okey doke. That is a really long thing. We also need to give everything a level because otherwise it will break. Actually, we can do a ternary statement. Ternary. If it equals 0, no, if it equals no one, I think this will work. Then 0. Otherwise, inventory, item, exposition. Also, that was the wrong place to put that. And that. And that. Gosh. Level is what I want. This is Game Maker 1 or 2. This is Game Maker 2. It is a massive improvement in the room, in like the room and tile stuff. Plus, you can actually do ternary statements in Game Maker 2, like I'm doing right now. It's awesome. So, if inventory item does not exist, then do 0. Otherwise, do inventory item level. So, level doesn't exist. I think that's it. I think that is all. We'll find out. It's probably broken. Yes, it is. Incorrect type. Expecting a number. What? Expecting a number. 0. Inventory item level is a number. Unless sprite submerge X, Y. What if I cut this out real quick? Undefined value. What's undefined? I put in all the items in this row, right? Don't eat that. She's not allowed to eat dog food. The cat is only supposed to eat cat food. Go figure. Magic Junior egg, water bracelet, scroll, sleep thorn, ring, trade item, heart container. These all should have X and Y positions. Looks like I spelled it wrong. Alright, see you later, man. Have a good night. In case you people on Twitch are confused, it's over on YouTube. I have X position, Y position on everything. I totally do. So unless it's not that, or unless X origin doesn't exist. It does, it's right there. And that wasn't the error anyway. The error was undefined value. Wish I knew which value. Pretty sure it's not the sprite. Let's do 0, 0 for everything, just for kicks. See if everything draws in the corner. It does. That's awesome. Okay. My position. Make sure I'm spelling it right. That doesn't work. Oh. Oops. Pushed Alt F4 too many times. It's a good thing I saved. Oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Put a little love in it. Well, this isn't gonna be what caused it to break. That's just for the cursor stuff later. What I should really also be doing is drawing this to a surface, so I'm not drawing it every single frame. Should really only need to draw this for one frame. And then just draw whatever the surface is. I need to put that in to do. Draw all this to a surface. Excuse me. So unfortunately, oh good, I still have it. Why is this not working? Unless I need to do this. I don't think I do, but yeah, undefined value. I. We're at I0 and row 0, row 0. Row 0, column 0. Just for kicks. See if it's all of them or just... It is... Okay, huh. It's those containers. Oh. So what's wrong with the containers? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Ah. Too many tabs. Tabs within tabs. Magic container. Exposition. This is what I don't get. It's the same. $25.19. Why? Just out of curiosity. Why is this broken? X position, Y position. It's the same. Just pasted it over. It's gonna be one of those really stupid things that I like look at it later and be like, oh, duh. What if I take out this? No. I'm just expecting a number. It should be a number. I put a number in there, right? And it works for the other ones. Which parameter is undefined? It says that this is undefined. X position or Y position, either one. It also says that level is undefined. However, it works on these. It works on egg, it works on water bracelet. It doesn't work on magic container. Now the parameters of the method, there is no undefined parameter method. It's just, we got the sprite, subimage, X and Y. But it thinks that, I guess that this is not a number. Can I not store numbers in DS maps? This seems odd. Where's the manual? Here we go. I can store number. I totally am doing it. I'm totally doing it in the other ones. I just had a thought. 0, 0? It is. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm making an explicitly typed variable. Well, no, I'm not. If I could be like int, I don't think I can do that now. I should. The thing is, like, I don't think that the variable type is the problem because all these other ones work. All of them work except for the magic container and the health container, which is very strange. Just out of curiosity, does this DSMap have too many things in it? No. Oh. Yeah, you can't do explicitly typed stuff in Game Maker. It's kind of weird. Alright, that is still not a number. Draw sprite argument for incorrect type. Undefined, expecting a number YYGF. Oops. Show debug message X. Let's debug this sucker. Oh, it's just the heart that's wrong. Everything else is fine. The heart container is undefined. This is why you debug. The only problem is, it's right there. Oh, yep, it's one of those I'm super stupid things. Yeah. Well, almost. Kind of draws him to the screen before it gets up there. But that's pretty good. We're starting to draw items there. So let's undo all this stuff. We'll just grab this, take this, put it here, take this, put it here. Yeah, I've been a software developer for 5 years, and that still happens. And I think it will always happen. It's one of those things. Alright, let's go back to our ternary statement. Also, add this back in. Oops, X origin. Y plus Y origin. And what that'll do is it'll actually help it slide up with the rest of everything else. Probably won't need to do that once I actually start drawing to a surface, but that is not yet known to me. I don't know how to do that yet. 0. And 0. Otherwise, yeah. Sure is standard form. I agree. It's broken! Expected a number. Yes, because Yeah, that's a little bit too much for this thing, I think. Let's say, where? That's subimage equals inventory item level. We'll actually put the ternary statement up here. Image. I don't think this will actually fix it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to say show debug message string sub image, just so I can make sure that there's nothing weird going on. Okay, sub image is 0 undefined. So the second one is undefined. That's because it is not defined. Yeah, so what we're going to do instead is we're just going to say inventory item level, and we'll just give everything a level. Why not? And we are going to go through, and we are not going to forget to change the variable name on that. Are we? Now, this is not what I would normally do in an actual, like, normal language. But I don't know if I care. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't care for this. It's still broken! That's because I deleted that, and because this subimage doesn't exist anymore.
Hey, Suki. You wanna come? Come on, kitty.
Hey, kitty. Meet Suki! She's a good kitty. She likes to come cuddle. Alright. Sweet. 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 So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to create, and just to check to make sure this works, we're going to say the level is 3. Oh gosh, I did it twice. Smart. Get rid of that second one. Level is 3, and then in the heart container we're going to say the level is 2. Dos. If I can find it. Dos. And what this should do is this should actually render. Yes. All right. Sweet. So now I can add in functions later to when you pick up a container piece. It increases that or resets it back to 0. Awesome. Okay. Yes. Uno momento. Okie doke. This is actually starting to work. I'm a little surprised. We'll say draw a middle row. And actually, I think we can do both. Row is less than array length 2D. Wait. Oh, no, it's gonna be array height. That's what it's gonna be. Right? 2D. Inventory. Row plus. all that. Pump that up there. Boom. Okay, so now we'll do it for each row. We'll also do this. Also -1 because we don't want to include the inventory row. Actually, let's do it this way. If row equals equipment row, continue. Skip that sucker. Okay. Now we should do it once for each row, right? Let's call this row and call just for ease of reading. Okay. This should draw 2 rows of items. No, it will break because they don't have a level or an X position, Y position. Is that correct? Where's the grade? This throws me off. Okay. Because I did not put a level or an X position or a Y position. So let's do level 0. The key A is going to be 16x. Yes, 16x 84y. Oh, I should not forget to change those again. Level 0. Let me actually copy that. And then we'll say X position is. My Fitbit just restarted for some reason. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Key B is at 32x 100y. Key C, I am losing my voice. Key C is going to be at 32x 67y. Key D is going to be at 48x 84y. For black, it's going to be at 272. Nope. Yep. 272x.
Kitty, what you doing?
Being a cat. Or black, it's going to be at 272.67. Or blue is going to be at 84. Or red is going to be at 272, 100. Or yellow is going to be at 256.84. Seed box we'll ignore for now. Let's change all these item names so we don't run into issues. So if this is a grid, it would be really simple to just say, do kind of do what we're doing with the equipment. Just have a sort of a starting position and then an offset, and then you can just kind of mathematically go through the grid and put whatever item is in that slot, draw that sprite. The only problem with this is that this is not a grid. So I'm just going to do it this way. And break it. Data structure with index does not exist. What index? Level, X position, sprite, level, X position, Y position. It totally does though. Sprite. Everything has a sprite, right? Right. Oh, did I put the fragments in the wrong row? No, I did not. They're not in any row right now. There we go. Oh. Equals, we'll just put key A, key B, key C, key D. We should not have 5 amulet slots, we should only have 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I don't know why I kept doing that, but okay. You define the item slot positions so you could reference them by name. That's basically what I'm doing. I have, well, that's sort of what I'm doing. I have an ID on each of the DS maps, and the DS map goes in here. And so what you can do is you can then say the item at wherever the item is equal to that ID, you have that item. Yeah, I guess you could do it that way. Might be easier. But I'm really tired right now, so I'm not going to change it. Okay, this should actually work. Oh, I drew 2 black orbs. Okay, we're getting there though. Black orbs. Why are there 2 black orbs? Did I forget to... My back is itchy. Red orb. Orb red and orb black. I gave different X and Y positions. You put a question mark, and I don't know how to explain it because my brain is really fried. I've been up since 4:30 and it's late. So I think I am doing what you're saying, but I might not be. Why is this not working? Why is it drawing the black orb over the red orb? Doesn't make any sense. Oops. It's tiny. Will probably actually have to be a thing for another time because currently I'm finding it very hard to... My bedtime is at 10 and it's 9:55 here. And I need to get ready for work and stuff tomorrow. Yes. Okay, so I guess I'll wrap up the stream. I want to thank you guys all for watching. I really enjoy doing this, and I really enjoy having people along for the ride. They can see all the ridiculous stuff that happens. I will be streaming again on Wednesday night at about the same time, about 8. So we'll start. And we're going to have a super special stream on Monday. More info to come. But I will be all by myself for the entire day. So I'm probably going to stream for a long time. I'm gonna make a day of it after I do errands and stuff. So please watch my Twitter, watch my my Twitch or my YouTube. Be sure to follow, and if you have some time next Monday, pop in and say hello. We'll be doing more inventory stuff and more. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great night or a great morning wherever you are. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, Chocobo Dundee. I appreciate you signing on. So, see you guys later.